What's good with the YouTube fight fans all over the world? It's your boy Real Talk Boxing, and I'm back at you again. It looks like Devin Haney and Jorge Linares is set for May 15th on the Zone. That's interesting, and I like it. I like it a lot. So let's just read a little bit. Devin Haney and Jorge Linares have agreed to a fight on May 15th and a headliner on the Zone. Eddie Hearn revealed the news last Friday, and Dan Rayfield is reporting it as well. Devin Haney, 25-0, 15 knockouts, will be defending his WBC lightweight crown against the 35-year-old former three-division world champion, Jorge Linares. It's possible that he could take on, if Devin Haney should win against Linares, it's possible that he will be taking on Vasily Lomachenko in his next match, because that's what Eddie Hearn wants. As we all know, Haney and Lomachenko have been going back and forth on social media. I'm not sure if Haney's doing a little coattail riding, a little clout chasing, just to be relevant and to be up in the mix of some drama to keep his name relevant. But you're possibly fighting Linares, and your mindset and your whole focus should be on Linares, because Linares is no joke. 47 wins, bro. 47 wins and 29 knockouts? Yeah, he's 35 years old, but I still think he has a little bit more in the tank. Now, this fight, I would probably give Devin Haney a slight edge in the fight. He's younger, he's fresher, he's faster. But that's not to downplay Linares' attributes or talent, because Linares has major talent. He has speed. He has counter-punching ability. He hasn't fought. He has fought some top opposition. He has a loss against Lomachenko, but he actually dropped Lomachenko in that fight. And when he dropped Lomachenko, man, I was like, what the world just happened? I was tripping. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that thought that, but I knew it was a flash knockdown, and I knew Loma would get up and give him the business, but it was a close fight nevertheless. You know what I'm saying? He beat Luke Campbell, and I think that this fight for Devin Haney is very, very good for him, his legacy, and for where he stands as a lightweight, as one of the few elite lightweights. You know what I'm saying? It's time for him to have a step-up fight. And you can't call Gamboa. You can call Gamboa a step-up fight if you want. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia says it's not, and I agree with him. But, I mean, and as it stands, to be honest, even though I believe Ryan Garcia is ducking Devin Haney, he still has one up on Devin Haney, because he had a step-up fight and got his man out in grand fashion, even after a knockdown. So Devin needs to take this fight to beat Linares means a lot. Puts him on the even playing field with Ryan Garcia, and that way Ryan Garcia can't say, what has he done? You know what I'm saying? Who has he fought? He hasn't done this and that, even though Ryan still has a lot that he needs to prove. But still, Devin has to have a step-up fight. You know what I'm saying? And I believe Linares is a much bigger challenge than Campbell. Not to downplay what Ryan did, but, I think Linares is just way more talented than Campbell. Devin has age on his side, and the speed, honestly, and the slickness, and the generalship, but the experience is definitely on Jorge Linares' side, because this dude, like I said, he's a vet in the game. He doesn't lay down. And if Devin's going to win this fight, it's not going to be easy. But I can see Devin outboxing Linares. I can see Devin getting out of the way of his punches more so than Linares getting out of the way of Devin's punches. It will be a cat and mouse type fight. I think the fight will probably be boring, because Haney's going to have to do a lot of movement, I think, in order to beat Linares. And a lot of people are probably going to view that as running. But he needs to get his focus off Loma, who he's not even fighting. and on Linares. That Linares is not a fighter that you need to be looking past and going to war on social media with somebody else that you ain't even fighting. So, Devin, you better get it going. Better get your mind on the prize. You understand? Because, you know, if you want that respect and the recognition, you know what I'm saying? You're a young guy. You have a long future ahead of you. But you got to take these fights in front of you seriously and not be tripping and fighting over social media with Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can understand if you would fight him next, but it looks like, from what I'm reading here, May 15th, you're going to be fighting Jorge Linares. Someone who is not a bum. Someone who is not a pushover. So get your mind right, homie. Get your mind right. Because honestly, quite honestly, even though I think you're a better fighter and boxer than Ryan Garcia, he has one up on you because he actually took a step-up fight and won in grand fashion. Gamboa's not a step-up fight, bro. He's not. So get in there with Linares. Do what you got to do to win that fight. And then I would honestly want to see you fight Garcia, but Garcia says he's not interested, y'all. He's not interested. So Lomachenko, cool. You know, you know, Lomachenko has only 2 losses on his record. And who knows? Should you fight Lomachenko and beat him, maybe you'll be next in line for Lopez. That's a mega fight right there. But listen, this is all just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Never mind that. I want to know yours. Comment down below. Let your boy Real Talk know. As always, respect all, fear none. God bless. Till the next time, Real Talk Boxing. We up and we out of here, baby.